Hey everyone, it's Dan Kelso. Just want to give you a little preview of what I'm going to be showing at Adobe Summit. So here I have my AEM Assets instance. And if I open up one of these fragments, you can see here this is a location, which is created for this fake company called SpeedyLane. SpeedyLane offers a series of automotive services, and they want to be able to expose their locations both on the web, on their mobile app, and through a voice assistant. So we've created these fragments to represent each individual location that has the information for that location. Now if I switch over to Actions on Google, which is Google's test bed for Google Assistant actions, I can say, talk to SpeedyLane.
Sure, let's get the test version of SpeedyLane.
Welcome to SpeedyLane Voice Assistant.
Now, so this is actually going back and forth with my AEM instance, and I'm going to ask it a query then. So, find a location near Cincinnati, Ohio.
What kind of service do you need?
So the question doesn't have all the information it needs. It knows the location, but it doesn't know what kind of location to look for. It's going to look at the attributes on each location and find the appropriate one. So I'll say, tire rotation. Now it's going to look at all the locations and find ones
Buy
that
4
have
select
tire
tires,
as a
get up
service.
to an $80 rebate by mail. Plus get another $50 when you use the SpeedyLane credit card. Here is the closest SpeedyLane shop to you.
Now notice there's this promotional text up top. Now this isn't contained in any of my locations. If I find that Walt Sweeney, let's take a look at that. If you look at the Walt Sweeney location, you'll see that it doesn't have any information here about the promotional text that I'm seeing. So where's that actually coming from? Well, it's coming from Adobe Target. If I switch over to Target and take a look, I've created a number of experiences that are targeted to specific requests and specific services. So as the user requests services, it takes a look at that request, it passes the data to Target, and then finds the experience that's associated with that. So since I searched for tire rotation, it served experience D. Now if I were to switch over back to Google and talk to SpeedyLane again, say, talk to SpeedyLane.
Okay, here's the test version of SpeedyLane.
Welcome to SpeedyLane Voice Assistant.
Find location near 45213.
What kind of service do you need?
Oil change.
Get the works for $39.95 or less. Here is the closest SpeedyLane shop to you.
As you can see, it's both sent a different location since I specified my zip code rather than just the city, and it sent different promotional text because I was sent into a different segment for this request since I was just asking for an oil change versus my tires request before. So this shows how you can actually use the data that's coming back from this voice assistant to target users. Now what gets really cool is if I click on this button. So this is a card that's presented to the user, assuming that they're using a display device like your phone or tablet. Now you can see here it opens up a page. This is using that same fragment content. It looks like I got a double slash there, and then it passes through this ECID parameter. Now, this parameter is configurable, but this allows you to actually link using launched by Adobe your Marketing Cloud or Enterprise Cloud IDs between the user on the voice application and the user on the web. Once you have that, then really the sky's your limit. You can be able to tie those users between those voice applications, their websites, their mobile apps, and even pull in third-party data using Adobe Audience Manager. Very cool. Now another thing too, just to show that this is real time, I've got Adobe Analytics tracking enabled here, and you can see the real-time report showing I've been using the SpeedyLane app, what intents I've been using, and then the capabilities of the users on those intents. There's more data captured here, but it's just a real-time report, so this is just kind of the bare bones of it. See you all at Adobe Summit, and make sure to come to AEM Rockstar session 201 on Wednesday. Thanks. Bye.